Hi everyone, today we are going to do the next chapter of physics. It's not a complete a physics chapter. We can say it's a basic mathematics of physics. We did two chapters, differentiation as well as integration. But this chapter, like differential integration, we finished in 30 minutes and 40 minutes. Here we cannot finish like that. Here we'll have to make around 7 to 8 hours of lecture. Then only we can finish this chapter properly. And we'll have to finish properly. There is no other go. Fine, let's start with what vector, what is vector, how we'll use vector. So the chapter name is what? Vector, guys. Okay, we last class, if you will see, last chapter we had learned about physical quantity, right? So whenever physical quantity, if you will see, then we wrote here nu. N is what here? Numerical value, or we can say the magnitude. And u is what here? Unit. So 5 kg, this is what? Magnitude. Kg is what here? Unit. Okay, fine. Now we are going to see what vectors. Let's see, one guy is wandering to go to play in playground. Now it is not possible anyway to go and play in playground due to this corona. But still he wandering to go what playground. So what he choose from here is think he is somewhere here 2 kilometers from the what we can say junction. Okay, and the playground is somewhere here. Playground, right? You start from, somebody told that you have to go 3 kilometers, then only you will reach there from the junction. But he was saying the direction, like which direction, he haven't listened that. So from here, this guy went 3 kilometers upward direction. Then he would have asked someone, he asked someone that somebody told me like you go from the junction 2 kilometers and then you will reach to the playground, but there is no playground at all here. Then from there somebody told him that you have to go more, now this 3 kilometers back and then this 5 kilometers extra, then again he went 5 kilometers extra, again he didn't care about the direction. Now he is 10 kilometers extra, so he will never reach to playground, right? That is the problem. Now you guys understood what is the importance of learning this vector, that of course whenever somebody is saying about magnitude, we should know the direction also, right? In which direction, right? Let's take one more example. Suppose this is your home. From home, your shop, one shop is there, one shop is here. Home, shop. Now somebody told 2 kilometers away, the shop is what? 2 kilometers away, where you will get ice cream. So he just went, again he haven't listened the direction. Then he went 2 kilometers this side, then there is no shop. Again he went this direction, he went this direction, he went this direction. Means all around that he went of 2 kilometers, but he never get a shop. Of course he will never get, because he is not coming this direction, right? So that is the, so we should know that, okay, if you will start from your home, then you're supposed to go left direction 2 kilometers, then only you will get the shop. If you go randomly 2 kilometer direction, anywhere you are not going to get. you'll never find the shop, right? So this thing again tells that of course with magnitude we should know the direction. Fine. Now hopes you understood what is the importance of direction. Basically in physics it plays really a major role, so that all we are going to see slowly. Now difference between a scalar quantity and vector quantity, let's write now. Difference between scalar and vector quantity, right? So let's see difference between what scalar and vector quantity. Here it's kind of a fight now, it's going on. So what is scalar and what is vector? Scalar means only the numerical value, or the magnitude. So only magnitude. Okay, only what? Magnitude. Vector quantity, now let's see. Vector, if you guys will see properly, magnitude is there, magnitude, first point. Second point is what? Direction. Third point. Here second point is what? Added according to the ordinary algebra rule. Like generally we can added according to ordinary algebra rule. But here it is not ordinarily added, right? Added according to vector law of addition. Vector law of addition. That is must. If this is not there, you cannot use again. Second thing, this should obey vector laws. It is having direction, fine, let it have. It is not following vector laws, it is not a vector quantity. You got the point what I am saying? We'll see some few examples. There what? Direction will be there, magnitude will be there, but still it is not a vector quantity. The problem is it is not obeying vector law. So this point is important again, right? Example, if you see mass, magnitude, we can say current, all fundamental quantities, right? Here distance, here is what? Sorry, distance here. Distance, speed, any energy, kinetic energy, potential energy, gravitational potential energy, anything. Displacement, velocity. Yes. So by this way, we can separate scalar as well as what? Vector. Let's see. One point we can note here is what? All vector quantities have direction. All vector quantities will have direction, fine, but all quantities that have direction is vector, wrong. All quantities that have direction are not vector, that's it. Example, current, 2 ampere of current, 3 ampere of current, 5 ampere of current. Direction is there, magnitude is there, but still it is not a vector. Problem, it is not added according to the vector law. It is not following vector law. I'll tell you what is the vector law. So it is not. Pressure, again the same thing. Hope so you guys got it. What is vector, what is scalar? Right, now we are going to see representation of vector. Representation of vectors. Guys, representation of vector, if you will see, we can say this is head and this is what tail, right? This is head and this is what tail. This length is what? The magnitude. Magnitude. Got it? Suppose somebody will say 5 meter in north direction, east direction, right? So 5 meter east direction. So that says what? 5 meter east direction. 10 Newton of force in east direction. Again, force is how much, guys? 10 Newton. So this thing is what? Direct magnitude, and this is what? Direction. That's it. Now if somebody will tell us will give these types of questions, suppose now it is 30 degree, right? So we know north, east, west, and what? No, what I did? East, west, north, south. So what we'll write? 30 degree, 30 degree northeast, 30 degree northeast. Okay, if somebody will write here this angle is 45 degree, then they will say north west 45 degree. If somebody will say this angle 60 degree, then what they will say? 60 degree what? 60 degree of southwest. This angle is given, suppose again 60 degree, then what? Southeast of 60 degree. So these types of things we'll have to write here. Let's see one question, 1-2 questions we will do. You'll get clear easily. So draw the following vectors. First question, 60 degree of east of south, east of south. Let's take 40 degree of east of south, east of south, east, west, north, south. So somewhere here, all right? So we can say east of south, east of south, how much? 40 degree. So what you write? 40 degree east of south, right? Now the next question they put here is what? Write 2 meter per second, 10 Newton, 40 degree west of north, west of what? North. East again, west, north, south. West of north, 10 Newton, right? 10 Newton, 10 Newton west of north. So this is the way to represent vectors. Now the next topic we are going to see important point related to vectors, right? Okay. Okay. On rotating 2 pi, vector do not change. Ultimately, you will come to the same point, right? So it is not going to change. Okay, anyway, maximum angle we are going to consider 180 only. That point also will write. So it will not change. Vector can be shifted. Vector can be shifted parallelly. Means we can shift vector what? Parallelly, right? So we can say this is one vector is here. Let's take like this. It is on force is acting 10 Newton. So, but here there is no excess, so we can take this vector 10 Newton. That's it. So we can shift the vectors according to us if it is parallelly, but not something other, right? Another way we can't. Okay. Angle between two vectors is the smaller of the two angle between the vectors. Means next point they are saying ultimately we are supposed to consider that angle which is the least between two vectors. Consider the angle which is the least between the two vectors. Right? So this angle, let's take 120 degree, and this angle is what? Apart from 120 is how much? 260, right? 360. So 240. 60, 340. So we'll consider this angle between A and B. Hope so you guys got it. So always the angle is going to be 0 degree greater than or equal to, it should be 180 degree, not more than that. That's it. That we should keep in mind. Find the angle between A and B. Now the question is what here? Find the angle between A and B. The question is what? Find the angle between A and B. So let's see, suppose one vector is A, one vector is B. Alright. Angle between them, let's take 60 degree. So two ways are there. One way is this, one way is this. So we will take the angle which is the least, right? Suppose one vector is like this and one vector is like this. Achha, it should be connected tail to tail, then also, right? Tal se tal mila. Fine. So tail to tail it should be. So now we can say this angle is 120. This is A, this is B. So guys, what we can do for this question is we can take like this. Now see, this angle is A, this is B. This was 120, so this is 60. Now the theta is going to be how much? 60 degree. So by this way, tail to tail we will connect and we will find the angles, right? Now types of vectors, just definitions are there. We are not going to see in detail types of vectors, but still it is there in the book. We'll have to see. Otherwise you guys will say sir didn't taught this topic, so that I don't want to listen. So first is what? Equal vectors. Equal vector means, guys, what? A and B are equal in magnitude, right? First point we can write here, equal in magnitude. Equal in what? Magnitude. Same direction, same unit. That is also important. Same direction, same unit, right? Then only it is a equal vector, right? Suppose we can say vector A is 2 kilometer west direction. Vector B is 6 kilometer north direction. A and B are not equal. Okay, let's take 2 kilometer north direction. Direction is not same, so A and B is not equal. Remember this important point, right? People used to think that what if it is same equal magnitude, it will be a vector. No, same direction you cannot consider. Negative vectors, actually negative vectors are not possible, right? We can say negative vectors. Negative vectors, if you will see, then we can say suppose A is 5 meter per second, vector A is 5 meter per second, vector B A is 5 meter per second in east direction, vector B is 2 meter per second in west direction, in west direction 2 meter per second. So we can say east and west. So east, which side we consider? Think this direction, west is this direction. Now if you are considering one side, this direction is positive, then this direction is what? Negative. So let's consider this is vector A and this is what? Vector B. So we can say vector A is what? If you are considering positive, then you will have to consider this vector is what? Negative, because both are in opposite direction, right? So that is about what? Negative vectors. Anti-parallel vectors. Anti-parallel vectors is what? Next point is what? Anti-parallel vectors. Anti-parallel vectors is what here? See, parallel, anti-parallel, we can say parallel and anti-parallel, parallel vectors. Anti-parallel, that's it. Right? Anti-parallel and parallel. So we can say 180 degree. Here theta is how much? Seems 180. Here theta is what? 0 degree, right? Okay. Now we'll see collinear vectors. Collinear vectors. Collinear vector, if you guys will see, is what? If it is in the same line, when which lies points which lies points which lies in the same line, see, same line, that is known as what? Collinear vector. Coplanar vectors, plane itself, right? It means all the vector are in what? Same plane. If it is xy plane, then xy. If it is yz plane, then all the vectors are in yz plane. Coplanar vectors. All the vectors which have same plane, right? Next is what? Two vectors will always be coplanar. Two vectors will always be what? Two vectors will always be coplanar. Next we can say is what? There are three vectors may be coplanar or may not be. Three vectors, two, but two will always be. Three vectors may be or may not be coplanar. Yes. Now what? Concurrent vectors. Because this term you will see frequently, so it is better to discuss. Concurrent vectors. Two or more vectors intersecting at the same point. Two or more vectors intersecting at the same point. At the same point. So we can say vector A, vector B, and then what, vector C, or like A, B, C, D, Z, whatever. So these vectors are what, concurrent vectors. Now what, zero or null vectors? Zero or null vectors? Zero, or we can say null vectors, right? A vector whose magnitude is what, a vector whose magnitude is zero, whose magnitude is what, whose magnitude is zero, whose magnitude is what, zero, and having arbitrary direction, having what, arbitrary direction, and having what, arbitrary direction. So this is about what, zero vector. Now unit vector, important, alert, unit vector. Now the specification of this vector is what, whose magnitude is 1. It gives only direction. Any scalar quantity is there, you multiply with this vector, it will become vector quantity. So whose magnitude is 1, because if you multiply with 1 anything, nothing is going to change. So whose magnitude is what, 1, guys, whose magnitude is what, 1. Pen is not right. So whose magnitude is what, 1, and gives what, and gives direction only, specifically it gives what, direction. Its representation is what, anything you put on the cap, like Asad to the, on cap, right? If you put cap on Asad, so Asad is going to be a vector by mod of a vector. Mod of a means what, only magnitude, guys, and this is what, direction, and this is what, unit vector, right? So mod of a, how we'll find, by using distance formula. Remember this, it is now not required, but fine, we should know these things. So till here we'll see in today's class, unit vector is really important. Everything whatever we learned, that is important, but those things were normally. Unit vector is a vector whose magnitude is 1 and gives only direction. A cap is equal to what, identification of unit vector is what, you just put a cap on that, so it will become a unit vector. So that's it today, till in today's class, you guys revise till here.